What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to round 2 of the Bullion battle. Round 1 had Canada versus the United States, the Royal Canadian Mint versus the U.S. Mint, and look what the Royal Canadian Mint did to the U.S. Mint's American Silver Eagle. It looks like it got ran over by a train. If you did not see that video, I will place it right here. Go back, watch round 1 before we get into round 2, and in round 2, we have the Royal Canadian Mint traveling across the pond to the United Kingdom, and the Royal Canadian Mint is going to take on the Royal Mint in round 2. Gonna be a tough battle, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around and let's see the outcome. Okay, everybody, we are back and we are about to get into Battle 2, Round 1. They met right here in the North Atlantic. I am Paulybuck. Stick around. Let's see who's going to win this battle. 5 rounds. Let's start it off. Round 1, Canadian Maple Leaf versus the Britannia. Now, as in Battle 1, we are going to start off with overall looks. And before we even bring the coins into the camera, overall looks, I can tell you right now, these are 2 of the most beautiful silver bullion coins on the market today. This is going to be really tough for me because the Canadian Maple Leaf blows the American Silver Eagle out of the water, and me being from the United States, that's very, very hard to say, but you got to give credit when credit is due. The Canadians do a hell of a job with their bullion, and they have for years, and they will continue. I can see the United States Mint keep doing the same old garbage they've been putting out, and what are we going to do? We're just going to continue buying it, right? Because we're Americans, and that's what we do. We support America. When it comes to bullion, I support what's going to look good, what's cost effective, security devices. That's me. Let's get into it. Battle 2, round 1. The Canadian Maple Leaf's going to be up first on overall looks. Now, as I said earlier, this coin blows the American Silver Eagle out of the water, in my opinion. The overall look of this coin is just amazing. What they do with these, again, is just amazing. I can't say it enough. I just can't say it enough about this, with the silver sugar maple leaf in the center of the reverse. All the veins running through the leaf as if it's a natural leaf is just outstanding. They do an outstanding job with this. Canada, fine silver, 1 ounce. Fine silver in French. Argent pure. If I hacked it, I hacked it. And of course, on your obverse, you have the Queen, the $5 denomination, Elizabeth II at the top, and love-hate relationship with this, but it is what it is with me. The light just bends around that coin. So for me, overall look, great job with the Royal Canadian Mint. Now, onto the Royal Mint. Which you see Britannia holding a trident, holding a shield, waves rolling in the background when you move this coin around. Britannia 2021, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver around the rim. A little padlock and trident. We're going to get into that into a later round. And this one is awfully grabby on the gloves. Both have a reeded edge. Both have the Queen. 2 pounds. A little different design of the Queen. Trying to give you every little bit of look I can. Go back to the money side. So as I said, this is really tough. There is so much going on this reverse. It's a pro and a con. You know, I get the security, but sometimes less is more. So, for me, round one, overall look, I'm going with the Canadian Maple Leaf. Stick around, round two's next. Okay, we are back with round two, and as in the first battle, round two is going to be all about purity. Round two. Okay, there is a difference between these two coins, as there was a difference between the last two coins. We're going to start with the Maple Leaf again. The Maple Leaf has a purity of 4 nines fine. It's a little bit more pure silver than a 3 nines fine silver coin. They take the extra step to get the extra 9 out of it, and I enjoy it. I really do. Let's go to the Britannia. Now the Britannia is a 3 nines fine coin. Is the 4 nines fine a marketing scheme? Some say it is so. Some say bullion's bullion. 3 nines is fine enough. Well, for me, during this battle, it's tough to compare 3 nines versus 4 nines. So I got to give it to Canada again with the 4 nines fine silver. It's just that little extra that puts it over the top of the 3 nines fine silver. Let's move on to round three. All right, round three, let's get into it. Round three is going to be all about security. Security of these coins is a very important thing. As you know, in Battle 1, the American Silver Eagle, at the time in 2021, didn't have any security devices. Now they've changed that. They decided to bust out a read on the coin. Latte da, look at you go, US Mint, you are rocking it. Compared to the Royal Canadian Mint, the US Mint doesn't stand a chance with their security. Now, this coin in front of you, the Britannia, does stand a chance against the Canadian Maple Leaf security. These two coins have multiple security devices on them, and we will go over the Britannia first this time, because in the last video we did the Canadian Maple Leaf, and I will go over it again quickly, but not as in detail as the first video. Again, you can go back and watch that first video and you can see more detail of these security devices, but don't get me wrong, I am going to go over them. I just go over them more thorough in the first video. Here we go, round three, security devices. So right off the bat, a security device on this are those waves in the fields of this coin. Laser etching, and it's just something that can't be copied as of yet. So when you move this around, it acts as if the waves are rolling behind Britannia, right? And you have that same kind of effect in the shield as well. And another major security device on this is going to be this padlock and trident. Now, whether or not I can pick it up on camera, okay, right there you can see the padlock. Now, if I can get this to bend correctly, it should shift. There, you can kind of see it. It's just the light. It turns into a trident right there. You can see how that kind of transforms into a trident. Along with that, you're going to have micro text around the design of this coin. So let's see if I can get any of it to come in as we did before. Where did you go here? Right there. It's very, very small. Very, very small micro text. Meaning an ornament and safeguard, but it's all micro text in around the design of this coin, which makes it another great security feature. Will it beat out the Canadian Maple Leaf? Let's find out. The Canadian Maple Leaf, as you know, bring this back, as you know, or as I've said before, has these beautiful radial lines on both the reverse and obverse. And it just makes, I can't get enough how it makes that light bend around this coin is great. So their security devices are right here, right in front of you, is going to be to the right of the stem of the maple leaf is another maple leaf, the Royal Canadian Mint's logo. Inside of that is another small maple leaf, and you can kind of see the color change. Well, inside of that smaller maple leaf is the year these coins were minted. And as I showed in the last video, it is very, very tough to bring up on camera. You can make it out with a loop off camera. As I said in the last video, you have to trust that that's there. It is so micro, but it is there. So with that, I'm actually going to give this round to the Britannia. They both have great security devices, much better than the US Mint. This one goes just a little bit further than the Canadian Maple Leaf. Great job. Come back, round 4's next. Okay, round 4. Let's continue this battle and let's update you. We have the first 2 rounds going to the Canadian Maple Leaf. We have round 3 going to the Britannia. So we have 2-1, and round 4, as in the first battle, I'm going to be calling milk spotting. Now, the coins I have in front of you and in my safe, both of these, none of them have milk spots. Britannias are known to have some milk spotting, and I have seen others that have milk spots in 2021. Mine, as of right now, very fortunate not to have any, so I can't say there's a milk spotting issue with these. Not on anything that I own. Now, as I can move around, there is a little spot right there, but that's going to be from these gloves that I'm wearing. So that's not milk spotting, that's just a smudge on the coin. No big deal. Happened in the last video with the Canadian Maple Leaf on the obverse. So, with the Canadian Maple Leaf, not milk spotted, the British Britannia, not milk spotted, I'm going with a flat tie for this round, round 4. It was a split decision in this round. Come back, round 5, be right back. Alright folks, here we are, 5th and final round of this battle, battle number 2. We have the Canadian Maple Leaf versus the Britannia. We're going to go to JM Bullion for the pricing as we did in battle number 1. I will put their respective pictures here and here. Today, time of recording this video, spot price sits at $24.95. We have the Canadian Maple Leaf coming in at $34.31. We have the Britannia coming in at $32.34 for a difference of $1.97, folks. The Britannia is going to take round 5 for the lower cost. Okay, the cards are in. The judges came up with their decision. We have the Canadian Maple Leaf with 2. We have the Britannia with 2 rounds. The judges went to their cards, the judge being me, And the Canadian Maple Leaf is going to come out with the victory again because this is my preference. They both have great security devices. They both don't have any milk spotting. They both are a lower premium than the American Silver Eagle. They both have great designs, but there is only one who can move on, and that's the Canadian Maple Leaf. Britannia, time to go. All right, folks, we don't know who's going to battle the Canadian Maple Leaf next. Is there a coin out there worthy enough to take this coin down and send it back home crying? Tune in to find out. Keep track of these battles. This was Battle 2. Thanks, everybody.